Pontiac Bonneville. The big Pontiac, introduced in '62. No, the Grand Prix. Let's start this over. The Grand Prix was introduced in '62 with minimalist chrome trim. The Bonneville was the top of the line, but the Grand Prix was the personal luxury mobile, kind of halfway between a Catalina and a Bonneville. Just driving along in Great Barrington, Massachusetts, and what do I see out of the corner of my eye? Those beautiful chrome headlight bezels. They used a smaller version of it in '63, went to the straight trim in '64, went back to the giant bezel in '65, went back to the little piece of trim in '66, went to separate top and bottom headlights in '67, got real ugly, didn't like it. But here's a '65 Bonneville in Arrest Me Red, resale red, convertible, hot chick red. Just sitting here. I'll turn on the lamp and we'll look underneath it. No idea who owns it, just driving by. And she is nice underneath. Not rusted. Got some rinky-dink dual exhaust system. Factory undercoating, but not rusty. Not rusty at all. It was somebody's baby for the longest time. Then it got bought by someone who couldn't drive very well, and whack. What color was it originally? Maybe yellow? Bonneville. The '65 Pontiac had 2 lamps. Bonneville had 3, but they're not even close. Totally different. I saw them in a junkyard in Arizona a couple of years ago. I wanted to buy both of the trim pieces. They were all banged up and cracked like this one. They were junk, totally unusable, but the guy wouldn't sell them cheap. He wanted 75 bucks each or some crazy amount of money. They were junk. This had been all opened up. Nope, rusted right through the back bumper. So much for not having any rust. Go figure. Car's not rusty underneath. She's been around the block. Somebody's pride and joy now just sitting in a back parking lot. Let's take a little peek inside. See what we got for options. All the Bonneville convertibles in '65 had leather interior. Yep. The hardtops got vinyl, the convertibles got pure leather interior, and this one is duct tape quality. This one has absolutely no options whatsoever. Oh, AM radio is an option. Roll down windows, day-night mirror, no tilt, no remote control mirror, no power windows, no AC, no gauges, no rear seat speaker button, but it does have the 4-way flasher switch, which is kind of uncommon. No seatbelt retractors, and it's got leather. And it's not rusty. It doesn't even have door edge guards. Door's closed decent. Tinted windshield. Probably a 389 4-barrel, which was a standard engine. If you lived in Canada, you got a 283. You're lucky if you got a 327. But in the US, they put the 389 in the big Pontiacs. Canada was stuck with a Pontiac sitting on a Chevy frame. She's a runner. No options at all. And I forgot to get Mr. Spike Punk his factory fuel line for his '65, '66, Olds 98. No factory clamps here, no nothing. Just old turbo hydromatic 400. Yeah. I don't know if you'd want to restore a car like this. It's not rusty, which is a good thing. But what's a big Pontiac worth with no 8 luggers, no air, no power windows? Why buy a Bonneville if you're going to cheap out and just get it plain Jane? Nobody knows, huh? I'll turn the light on again and we'll look underneath. I'm not getting on my hands and knees in my nice clean jeans. Let's see what we got. There's a frame. Nice thick factory undercoating. This wraparound stainless steel trim. In '66 they put this on the Grand Prix and cast extra thick. So expensive. Which is funny because you figure the first year they'd overdo it. But nope. '66 they indented the rear fenders on the 2+2, like the fake fish gills, 1, 2, 3. And the '66 Electra got so much cheaper than the '65. The '66 is not nearly as nice as my '65, in my opinion. Nobody bothering us here, luckily. Got this big old cement block building from the 40s with caps, cast iron caps on the top of the cement blocks. No capstones, got cast iron caps. 64 LeMans with the ugliest hubcaps. Reminds me of the late 60s, early 70s Duster hubcaps. Real plain, or the 66 old 98 hubcaps. This thing's got too many wheel weights. Something wrong with that tire. You don't need to put on that much wheel weight. I think that's a 66 Corvette. Boy, I wouldn't mind a 65 or 66 Corvette. Solid in Saratoga. 327, 375 fuel injection. No power steering or brakes. 373 positive power windows and leather interior. And a 67 Barracuda and a Studebaker. Nice clean windows. Somebody's nice repair shop. Look at the bend in that window frame. Beautifully made. When they get old and unmaintained, and they get tossed in the trash. They get rusty. Look how nice that is. Purposely bent to go around the horizontal bar. Look how nice. The old craftsmanship. Yep. Yep, it's a bygone era. Now everything is click, click on your phone. Nice Corvette. I like that Glen Green one. It's another one on eBay. Same year, 65 Glen Green, 327 300, standard engine, 4-speed with air conditioning, but no power windows, and maybe it did have power windows. 75,000. The fuel injection one was 125. Alrighty. We're having a good time looking at somebody else's beautiful car collection. A nicely maintained cement block building. Nicely repaired joints, nice overhead door with a little man door. JD Automotive, 93 State Road. In Great Barrington, well-maintained building, some nice old cars. We gotta go. This hip chick is waiting. From Rocky. Remember Rocky and Bullwinkle? Rocky, Great Barrington, Massachusetts. Nice cars. Maybe one day we'll stop by and admire the building and admire that Bonneville in the back. We got enough cars. We got bigger fish to fry. And not Chinese fish and not Japanese fish. Thanks for watching.